Berea, all about 5'10" of him on LeBron James. James pushing off a little bit. That was close to being a third foul.
All right, old school NBA fans, self-research, NBA facts. Got another video for you. As always, thanks to anybody who watches my videos, subscribes to my channel. I really appreciate it. In this video here, I'm going to touch on LeBron James and how he is about the only superstar that can just rip apart teams in the first 3 rounds and then get demolished in the finals. Obviously, the LeBron crowd is going to say, well, look who he was playing. But I'm going to get in depth with that, and I'm going to show you that that's not what it is at all. It's just him simply melting down and choking. The moment is too big for him. He might have put up some numbers against Golden State because everybody was like 6'7" and under, nowhere near the weight that he was. He was the biggest, fastest, strongest guy on the floor. Huge advantage, but still, somehow, he could not incorporate his teammates in a way to win. I still think the 2017 Warriors should not have gentlemen swept them the way they did. 2018, maybe, even though they were not as good as 2017. And what's the excuse for all the other years then? I just don't buy it. So I took all of my top 25 players, except for the players who played most of their career before the merger. They just didn't play enough of the first round to match up with LeBron James in any kind of a true comparison. So you won't see Bill Russell, Will Chamberlain, Elgin Baylor. Those kind of players will not be on here. But still, all-time greats since the merger are on here. And let me get it right up so you know exactly what I'm talking about. Obviously, LeBron James in the first round, he played 18 series in the first round. He won 15 of them. And if you wanted me to go deeper and you want to look at individual games, 64 and 25. That's a 719 winning percentage. That's better than Michael Jordan. That's better than Larry Bird. That's better than Steph Curry. In the semifinals, LeBron James played 15 of those series. He won 12 of them. 12 and 3. That's 80% of them. And if you go individual games, he's 56 and 24. Michael Jordan is 33 and 14. They're both right around 70% winning percentage. So he's matching Michael Jordan in the semifinals winning percentage as far as individual games goes. And in the conference finals, he's played 12 of them. He won 10. 10 out of 12. But then when he gets to the finals, he gets demolished. Now everybody's going to blame this on competition, yada, yada. But I'm going to visit that, and I'm going to call BS on it. So the other players in my top 25 since the merger. Kevin Durant. He was 10 and 3 in the first round. That's a 769 winning percentage. That's actually really good. LeBron's is better, 833. In the semifinals, KD is 7 and 3, winning 70% of them. Well, that's nice. LeBron's winning 80% of them. In the conference finals, KD's only 3 and 3, 500. LeBron's 10 and 2, way better. But in the finals, KD's 2 and 1, and LeBron is 4 and 6. But you got to remember, KD only played LeBron in the finals. The GOAT, right? He played against the GOAT. Winning record against the GOAT. David Robinson, 9 and 3 in the first round. That's below LeBron. The semifinals, he was only 4 and 5. 44.4%, well below LeBron. 2 and 2 in the conference finals, well below LeBron, but 2 and 0 in the finals. And I do understand Robinson was not the best player. The second championship, he was more or less like the 6th man or 5th or 6th best player on the team. Absolutely, that's understandable. But still, besides the finals, LeBron is much better than David Robinson. Kevin Garnett. He's 6 and 8 in the first round. A lot of those when he was on Minnesota just getting waxed. But when he had a team to go farther that was good enough to start winning, he did pretty good. In the next round, he's 4 and 2. That's going to be below LeBron. In the conference finals, he's 2 and 2. And then in the finals, 1 and 1. So Kevin Garnett at least was pretty close to the same at every level in every round. There's no dramatic drop-off in any particular round. Now, the first round, like I said, he was usually drawing like the Lakers, the Rockets, like Hakeem Olajuwon Rockets when he was really young. San Antonio, Sacramento, those are the teams he was playing, and he just didn't have the players for it. But once he did, yeah, he was winning. And 2009 was a big ripoff for Boston. I still say, no matter what anybody says, they were at least getting to the finals, if not winning it, if Kevin Garnett was healthy. Karl Malone, 10-9 in the first round, 6-4 in the semis, 3-3 in the conference finals, and then 0-3 in the finals. The last one, though, he wasn't even a top 2 player on the team. He was 40 years old. And then the other two, he was playing the Chicago Bulls of 97 and 98. So hard to hold that one against him. But that's going to be the only player you're going to see below LeBron James on this list when it comes to finals. Moses Malone, 3-7 in the first round. And most of that was later on when he got on the Bullets, the Hawks, the Bucks. When he was much older, they were getting beat in the first round a lot. But even still, 3-7 in the first round. But when he had a team good enough to do something, 4-1 in the conference semifinals, 2-2 in the conference finals, 1-1 in the finals. And the one loss, he was on a 40-win team playing against the 81 Boston Celtics, who was like a 62-win team, I believe it was. So kind of hard to hold that one against him. But once he had a team, they won the championship. One of the best teams of all time, the 83 76ers. Steph Curry, 8-1 in the first round. That is an 88.8% winning percentage. Now that is a little bit better than LeBron's 833. Okay. In the next round, though, in the semifinals, Curry is 6-2, 750. LeBron's 12-3, 80%. He wins more of his semifinal rounds than Steph Curry does. Conference finals, Curry's 6-0, but LeBron is 10-2. He's still won more than Curry has. LeBron has been to 4 more finals than Steph Curry, but they have the same number of championships, and they played against each other 4 times. Curry's 4-2 in the finals, obviously. LeBron is 4-6, below Steph Curry. What can you say? Shaq is 13-3 in the first round. That's awesome. That's a .812 winning percentage. LeBron is better, 15-3. Shaq is 9-5 in the semifinals. LeBron is better at 12-3. Shaq is 6-3 in the conference finals. LeBron is better, 10-2. But in the finals, they got the same number of championships, even though LeBron has 4 more visits. Shaq, like Curry, is 4-2 in the finals. LeBron James, in 2008, played the Washington Wizards. Now, they're only like a 45-win team, Cleveland. I think Washington was a 42 or 43-win team. They're very evenly matched. And LeBron went nuts on them.
Raise him in his face and knock it down.
And LBJ says I'm pretty good, too.
Who was out the basketball?
Cavaliers running. Watch this. Booby. LeBron.
Oh.
And I thought he snapped his knee on the landing right there, too. He did not snap enough.
Great block.
Watch this right here. LeBron James down in a heap. LeBron James halved by Andre Blatch. They were throwing. Oh, the blow to the face of Blatch.
That, huh?
And watch this. Brendan Haywood standing over LeBron. He didn't like that at all. Some technical fouls right there. I told you it was emotionally charged. LeBron again.
He had a night for Antoine. Talk about him.
Yeah, he had a huge game. So did as well. We're tied at 84, $1:40 to go. LeBron hanging and hitting.
Oh, what a great finish. Absorbing the contact, he's still able to finish.
And watch this. Floater. Bayou.
Great assures you what type of touch he has.
LeBron James said after the game, I'm built for this. He's built for a Game 1 victory.
And here's the part where I call BS on this whole finals competition thing. Do you think the 2007 Spurs were better, not as good as, better than the 2008 Boston Celtics? It's just a question. It's an opinion. I don't know. I would say they're very, very close. Why then, in 2007, when LeBron James was on a 50-win team, did he get swept by San Antonio? But in 2008, against Boston in the semifinals, did he push them 7 and did stuff like this?
In order to stop the dunk, L train to the hoop.
LeBron to the hole. Looking for. Got it back against Cozy. Forward to shoot. That's to Hurt. Against the double team. Turns. Oh!
So you get in some type of offensive rhythm. Right now, just pounding the ball, looking for three-point shots.
And so give him 14. LeBron off the screen. Knocks it down. Maybe he can get it heated up here. LeBron rises. From 19, his first triple tonight. LeBron fires. Oh, LeBron sizing up Pierce. He says, bring it on. LeBron, jab step tip. Hits it.
Going at it. They're talking to each other.
Backdoor cut. LeBron waltzes it. That time, didn't he?
Oh, dude.
LeBron saw a crease. Goes inside. Score.
Talented.
Yeah. LeBron rises. Got it for three.
Does anybody have an answer? He held serve at home against Boston. 3-0 at home. I don't get it. How could you do that good against Boston in the semifinals? They got Kevin Garnett. Is Tim Duncan really that much better defensively than Kevin Garnett, if any? Garnett was Defensive Player of the Year. I think most people think Boston was probably a little bit better than 07 Spurs. I don't know. It's close, for sure. They definitely had a better record. I would say it was close. But my point is, how do you get demolished by one team, swept out, shoot 30% from the field, and then the other team, you put up, 38, 45, pushed them 7 games, had them facing elimination. Doesn't make sense to me at all. So when you combined the first 3 rounds and you come up with a total record, LeBron James played 45 playoff series in the first 3 rounds. He won 37 of them. 37! Lost 8. 822 winning percentage. In the finals, though, he's 4-6. He plays 10 series in the finals, loses 6 of them. He plays 45 series in the first 3 rounds, and he loses 8, only 2 more. That is crazy. That's the biggest disparity you're going to find of any star, I guarantee it. Kevin Durant, in the first 3 rounds, played 29 series. He won 20 of them. That's a 689 winning percentage. Nowhere near as good as LeBron, but he won 2 out of 3 finals, .666. Better than LeBron. And again, he played only LeBron in the finals. The GOAT. David Robinson, 15-10 in the first 3 rounds, 2-0 in the finals. I know he's not the best player, but that's how it is. Kevin Garnett, in the first 3 rounds, is 12-12. In the finals, 1-1. The exact same winning percentage. Karl Malone, 19-16 in the first 3 rounds, and he's 0-3 in the finals. We already went over, played the Bulls, 40 years old in the other one. But still, Karl Malone to be the only guy below LeBron because he never won a finals, playing the Bulls. Moses Malone was 9-10 in the first 3 rounds, but split in the finals. In the one, he was on a 40-win team. About the same. Steph Curry was 20-3 in the first 3 rounds. He's only been eliminated 5 times. I find that crazy. I'm not counting this series last year against Minnesota. That's ridiculous. But 20-3 in the first 3 rounds for Curry, 4-2 in the finals. There is a drop down there, but it's not dramatic. Shaquille O'Neal in the first 3 rounds, 28-11. That's a 717 winning percentage. 4-2 in the finals. That's .666. So it's pretty close to the same. Why then does LeBron have such a disparity of what he does in the first 3 rounds versus what he does in the finals? You're talking 82.2 winning percentage versus 400. There's just no one else to compare that to. Don't give me competition because I'm not buying it. There's a guy that can just destroy Boston in 2008, I think 2010, and what was it, Game 3, put up monster numbers. In 2012, when they got pushed to 7 by Boston, comes back, 45 points, just putting it on them. But in 2011, he looks like this.
Chandler trying to draw the foul, and he does. LeBron James.
And so too here early.
Kidd fires away. That misses. Marion the rebound. Terry kicks it out. Kidd again. And
Knock him down. And you have to play Jason Kidd opposite of what you used to play.
He started as a video coordinator. Terry, nice move. And goes down hard.
LeBron James, great move, and then tried to catch him at the rim.
If anything, that could have been an offensive foul wiping away.
Stevenson inside to Chandler. Marion on that little. Meanwhile, Dallas has their largest lead. Together, which they do frequently. Nice pass, Nowitzki, and Sean Marion, who continues to play well. 9 to shoot. Marion. Conference Finals, Dallas against Oklahoma City, and of course that Game 5 comeback.
Shoots with it right.
And a foul's going to go against LeBron James. That's his 4th.
There is nobody to compare this to. I'm going to do part 2 tomorrow, and Magic is in the ballpark of it, but there's a major difference between the two, and I will show you what that is. Please tune in tomorrow, and I will have part 2 versus the very cream of the crop post-merger players against LeBron James in this very scenario. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, please hit the like button. If you wouldn't mind sharing it, that would be great. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. I give daily content. And that's it. Until next time.